Hello. Can everyone hear me? Loud and clear. Say hello, Kitty. It's my cat. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hello from Hong Kong. Hi. Let's give a while for more people to join in. In the meantime, you need 2 blocks. 2 blocks. So please get your blocks on standby and we'll start in 1 minute more. Oh, hello from Lausanne. I think that is Switzerland. Hey Patrick and Christy. Welcome everyone, welcome to Hatha. I'm having my first online streaming from my home instead of our pure premises. So what you see at the back is a bit of my dining place and the toilet door, the bathroom door, and my plants at the back, right? Hello everyone. I can see the names coming in, so sorry if I didn't mention your name. Roberto, Arpita. Yes, plants, lots of plants. Send hi, Xi Hello, Celine. My cat is there. Later we might practice some cat yoga. It depends whether my cat is coming or not. Have you guys seen my cat? Okay, give me 1 second. Hey! This is my kitty cat. Thanks, Gabrielle. Okay. Not happy really. Okay, let's start. So welcome to Hatha 1 practice. My name is Derris. I hope everyone is safe. During this time when we are not having our classes in our studio, you always have the privilege of practicing with us teachers online. So here it is. Again, welcome to Hatha 1 practice. 2 blocks on standby. If you don't have blocks, you can always use books, or you can modify with anything that is firm like this, like a block size. You can use it as your props. Or you don't have to use your props, or you don't have to go so deep. Sometimes using the blocks can also mean going deeper. Alright, so this is a 60-minute practice on Hatha 1. On a Saturday evening, let's do some twisting and a bit of core work to energize your core, but overall conditioning for your body in terms of stretching, flexibility, stability, balance, and also balancing with your body, breath, and your mind. Alright, to begin, let's all come into a comfortable seated position. Alright, come on in. So let's come into a comfortable symmetrical position. You can sit either in cross-legged position, or you can take 1 or 2 blocks to sit on your blocks so that you feel much more comfortable with your knees lifting up. Or you can just don't have to. Or you can sit like this in your child's pose, seated position like this. Alright, keep your back straight. So let's begin by centering our body and our breath and mind before we begin the physical practice. It is about paying attention. That is part of the essence of the yoga practice. Rest your palms onto your knees. Palm may be facing down or facing up. It depends how you feel today, whether you feel like taking your hands down or taking your hands up. Keep a straight back. Gently close the eyes. Take long, deep breath. Every time you inhale, expand your chest and your belly to fill your lungs with air. And every time you exhale, gently engage your abdominal muscles by contracting them. When you exhale, like you want to shrink your waistline 1 size smaller. So you start to activate your core. Keep still and breathe. Pay attention to your breathing. Pay attention to what's going on in your body and your breath and on your mind. The more you focus on your breathing, the more your mind stays still. Now you want to keep this state of your mind and your breath in this particular calm, deep manner throughout this 60-minute practice. Let's take our palms to heart center. As we bow down to our palms to heart center, we honor ourselves and our body, doing the best we can in this practice. And I give you some options to go deeper if you choose and you feel that your body is good to go a bit more. No pain to your body. And enjoy this Saturday evening practice, everyone. And gently lift your head back up. Open your eyes. Good evening, everyone. Namaste. Let's take a basic stretch. Take your interlaced fingers, lift it up, and look up to the ceiling. Try to lift the shoulders higher towards the ears. Take a few more breaths. And release. Take your hands down. Whether you're seated in cross-legged or in child's pose position, doesn't matter. You take your interlaced fingers behind your back like this. Straighten your arms behind. Maybe you can rest your interlaced fingers on the mat, or you can rest it on the block, like so. To lift your chest up, stretch your interlaced fingers away from you. You can move the blocks away, or your hands away from your buttocks. Look up to the ceiling. Focus on the sensations around the chest, on the upper shoulders and the upper back region near your neck. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Let's do a side stretch. Your blocks, you can use it or you don't have to. So let's side stretch towards your right side. Take your right hand down on the right side, either on the block or on the mat. Forearm down or the palm down on the block or on the mat. Fingers pointing to the right side. Lift the left hand up and side bend towards the right. You can either look down or you can look up towards the ceiling. If there's more space, you don't have to use the blocks. You can rest your forearms down. But keep the opposite buttock, your left buttock grounded. And stretch it out. Focus more on the stretch between your left hip and the left shoulder. And then with your chest facing forward, like me facing the camera, start to turn the chest up slightly to the ceiling. So you can either look up or you let your head hang down. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. The other side. Left hand down towards the left side or the forearm down in that space. Observing your right hip, the buttock is grounded on the mat. The other hand up, the right hand up. Stretch sideways to the left. Keep your opposite buttock grounded, so your right buttock sitting bone is grounded, creating more space between your right armpit and the right hip. And then for some of you, you have the option to lower the elbow and forearm down. Stretch it more. Take a few more breaths. And start to turn your chest slightly towards the ceiling. Or you can look up. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's come into a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders at about shoulder width distance, knees underneath the hips at hip distance apart. Your toes may be pointed like a ballerina, or you can tuck your toes under, your toes behind your knees. So if you look back, you can just about to see your big toes. Look slightly forward, so your neck is long, not rounded. A few rounds of the cow and cat pose. Inhale to your cow, hollow your back, your head goes up. Exhale, cat, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Inhale to your cow. Here's the cat. You just see my cat walk past. Exhale to your cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. There you are, cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Last one. Inhale. Now you stay, you breathe. For 3. For 2. And 1. Exhale to your cat. Round the back, chin to chest. Keep breathing for 5. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to your tabletop. Now stretch the right leg behind you. Take it as high as your hip. Left hand forward. Now don't let your chest sink down. Lift the chest up by engaging this right shoulder. Lift, lift, lift. Stay. Notice if your right hip is sinking like this, lift it up so that you can check your hip. The right side is the same as your left side, the same height. Stay for 3, stay for 2, and 1. Release back down. The other side, stretch your left leg up as high as your left hip, straighten it, flex the ankle, toes pointing down, reach the right hand forward. Again, notice that your left hip doesn't sink down like this, nor your chest sinking down. Lift the chest up by engaging your left shoulder and keep your left hip the same height as your right hip. So you can look back to see where your hip is. Stay. Everyone's doing good? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take your hands forward. Lift up into your first downward facing dog. Now you can either keep still or you can walk your dog by bending one leg, straightening the other. Getting a nice good stretch to the back of the legs. Observe your breathing. Making sure that your breathing is still as calm as before. And then you can continue to walk your dog or you can keep still. I have chosen to keep still now. But if you want to walk your dog, please go ahead. Stay. 2 more breaths. And then take the right leg up. Lift it up as high as you can. Oops, just hit my dining table. Lift it up. Left leg straight. Take it as high as you can. And then step the right foot forward between your 2 palms. Take your left knee down. Now your left toes you can tuck under or you can point the toes. Rest your palms onto your front knee. Adjust your shoulders by taking your shoulders down. Look forward and then sink the hips down, keeping your shoulders relaxed. So don't shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Stay. Focus on the left side that you're stretching. Your left hip flexor. Let me go to this side so I can show you. This way, alright? Stay for a few more breaths. Now you feel good, you keep the stretch in your left hip, reach the arms up. Keep them straight, don't let them lift soft like scarecrow arms. Keep it strong, lift it up. And you have the option for those who want to take your palms together, or you don't have to. If your shoulders are tight and then you're bending your elbows when your palms are together, then it's easier and much better to keep your arms straight and separate your palms so you get a deeper stretch instead of just getting your palms together for the sake of getting them together. Take a few more breaths. And try to lift the hands higher and take it behind your ears. A little back bend would be nice. 3, 2, 1. Take a spinal twist. Left palm either on the mat or on your block. Now you keep your right hand on your right knee. You lengthen your body forward. Then you start to turn and twist towards the right, and then lift up your right hand. While doing so, make sure that your right knee, when you're twisting like this, doesn't turn to the right side. No, take it back. Alright, so you use your right hand to keep your right knee in check. As you twist to the right, don't let this right knee swing to the right, press it back, and then use your own muscular strength to hold the knee in place, and then you release the right hand up. Stay there for a few more breaths. And release. Step back to your downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, or take your left leg up then. Forgot about that. Lift it as high as you can, point your toes, lift, 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 lift. And then step the left foot forward between your two palms, right knee down. Right toes either tuck under or you can point your toes. Keep your palms on the front knee. Alright, and feel the stretch to your right hip flexor. Make sure that when you go into the stretch that your knee is preferably behind, just behind the ankle or on top. If you do this above the ankle, for some people over time you might feel some strain to your knees here, your tendons. So rather you do this, you still get a decent stretch with a safer alignment. Rest your palms on your front knee, look forward and breathe, shoulders relax. At any one time you feel comfortable to close your eyes, as long as you're safe, you don't have the risk of falling, you can close your eyes. 2 more breaths. Keep engaging the core muscles to hold your body still, maintaining the same stretch, and then you reach the arms up. Maybe now the second stretch for your shoulders, maybe you can take your palms together, or maybe not. Lift the hands higher and take it backwards behind your ears and go into a gentle back bend. Stay for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now coming to a twist, same principle as before, so let me face the front so you can see how it looks like. You can rest your right palm on the block or on the mat like this. So you use your left hand to hold the left knee in place. Don't let this left knee take a hitch right when you turn towards the left. Keep it there in place. You turn like this. Lift the ears higher above the shoulder, and then you find that your left knee is starting to move towards the left. You push it back with your left hand and then start to use muscular strength, engaging the muscles of your left leg to hold it there like this. Doesn't swing out. Hold it there. Be good. Stay. Then you twist. And then you look up to the ceiling or you can look down. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Untwist. Step back to your downward facing dog. Now walk or hop forward between your two palms. Give yourself a forward stretch. Feet together, big toes touching. If you cannot get your fingers on the mat, use your blocks. Rest your fingertips on the mat and fold forward like this. Or you can adjust the setting of your blocks, whether it's high, medium or low. Or if you don't have to use the blocks, you can rest your palms on your mat. Stay. Keep your legs straight. Shift the weight forward towards your toes, so your heels feel very light. Take a few more breaths in this position. And And slowly, you can bend your knees, let your arms and your head come up the last. Slowly stand back up. Now I'm going to step forward to check everyone's okay. So everyone can still hear me? Loud and clear? Good. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so let's go into the half splits. Left knee down, right leg straightens. So you can use the blocks to assist you. Front leg straightens so that your hips are still above your left knee, so that your left thigh is still vertical like this. You flex the ankle, your right ankle, and then you stretch forward. Reach your hands forward either on the mat or on your blocks. Alright? Get the stretch. Later we use some strengthening poses to work the hamstring as well. Some of you flexible ones, you want to challenge yourself, you rest your forearms down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stay for 4. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now you keep your palms either on your mat or on your blocks like this. Now that you're going to stretch your hamstring. Let's work on some strength-based pose here. So your left toes, this one behind, tuck it under and turn the toes a few degrees towards the left side. So you can stay balanced. Your left palm on the mat. You hold your right foot with the right hand or hold the ankle. See whether you can start to lift this up, point the toes and bow forward. But don't move your hips back. Stay for 3. And you smile. 2. Oops. And 1. Release. Step back, downward facing dog. Let's work on the other side. Step your left foot forward, right knee down, like how you do in a low lunge. And then take a half split. Front leg straightens. Turn the ankle, toes pointing up. Hips above your right knee. And bow forward. Keep your right thigh vertical, so it's 90 degrees towards your mat. Either use your blocks, hands on your blocks, or hands on the mat. Or for some of you, forearms on your mat. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Release. Come back, walking your fingers backwards, either onto your palms or your fingertips or on your block. Right palm either on the block or on the mat. Tuck your right toes under and move them slightly towards the right side a few degrees. Hold the left foot. If you cannot hold this foot, you can hold the ankle. Try to keep the left leg straight. Lean back slightly, but not too much. Don't lean back like this. Lean back slightly, maybe by 1 inch or lesser. And then squeeze this left leg up, point the left toes and get your chest towards this left leg. Stay for 5. Don't turn the leg up. Chest is still facing up. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Step back, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up to the ceiling, point it up, and then step the right foot forward, high lunge. Back heel is off the mat, front knee is bent. Keep your palms on your front knee. You can slide the left toes backwards more to get a deeper stretch. Keeping the thigh, if you can, take it horizontally like this. If not, take it higher. And then release the arms up. Keep your high lunge legs, twist towards the right. So you twist towards the front leg, keeping your arms like warrior 2. Stay and breathe. Smile. Don't give up, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Release, step back, downward facing dog. Take your left leg up to the ceiling, point your left toes, reach it higher and higher to the ceiling. And then step your left foot forward. Back knee is off the mat. High lunge pose, keep your palms on your front knee first. Bend the knee to sink the hips down, but keep the knee still pointing forward along the big toe, second toe direction. And if you want to go deeper, get the left thigh parallel to your floor or your mat. Keep pushing the back heel off the mat towards the back. Hold that, and then release both hands up. Stay for 3, 2, remember to smile, and 1. Keep your legs twist towards the left, towards the front leg, warrior 2 arms. Breathing for 4, 2, and release. Step back, downward facing dog. Now walk your feet back to the center. I'm going to face you, and then feet together, big toes touching. This time wrap your arms. I think better for me to do sideways, you can see. Wrap your hands behind, so you bend your knees, get your chest to touch your thighs, fingers pointing down behind the ankles, elbows hugging behind your knees. And try to slowly straighten your legs, but keep your elbows hugging towards each other. Don't let your elbows open up like this. Close them back. And try your best to keep your legs as straight as you can. Bow forward. Keep your weight towards your toes, so your heels, they are still on the mat, but they are very light. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Stay in the middle of the mat, come into a chair pose. Knees together, feet together. Lift the arms up, bend your knees. Try to take your hips as low as your knees, so that your thighs are horizontal. If it's too intense, take your hips higher, that's fine. Or go to like this. Okay, lift the chest higher for 3, for 2, and 1. Stand back up and fold forward. Observe your breathing. Your breathing could be faster now, or your heart is beating faster. Get your breath back to its original calm, deep state. One more time to your chair, bend the knees. Maybe go a bit lower, challenge your hips and challenge your leg strength, and then lift the arms up. Stay for 5. How you guys doing? Keep doing. Stay for 4. Now I'm closer to you. Stay for 3. Feel the burn, feel the burn. 2, 1. Slowly fold forward. Slowly lift yourself up. Let me go back, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands by your side. How's everyone doing? Doing good? Can you hear everything okay? Good. Alright, let's work a few more poses standing up. So we combine the chair and your stretch with your shoulders. So what you do, you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back, straighten, and then you're going to bow forward. As you're bowing forward, this pose becomes more busy. You're getting the stretch to your shoulders. So you take your interlaced fingers towards the front, in front of you, while you're getting your chest and your belly towards your thighs. Alright, stay. Keep breathing for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the interlaced fingers first. Bend your knees slightly, and then take your feet and your knees back down. Take a brief child's pose. Knees together, point your toes. Sit down, stretch your arms forward, or you can reach the arms back if your arms are tired. And let's come back up. Now, we're going to come into a combination of your shoulder stretch with a bit of a thigh muscle stretch. So just now we are strengthening your thigh muscles, so don't stretch the same muscles now. So what you're going to do, you're going to sit into the hero's pose position. Now this position might be pretty uncomfortable for many people. So what you do is that you're going to sit with your legs like this and your buttocks down. So your legs make a letter W or the letter M. No pain to your knees. If the knees hurt, then don't do this. Take a block. Sit onto your block. So what you do, you keep your knees together. You take your block, sit, place a block between the ankles, and then sit down. There, enough. If it's still not comfortable, then take 2 blocks. Stay. If it's still uncomfortable, then forget it. Off your Instagram and go to sleep. No, I'm just kidding. Try again. So, if it's not comfortable with 2 blocks, I'm only kidding, so stay with me, guys. You can take your knees slightly wider and sit like this. Or you can take your knees wider more and get your feet closer towards the blocks. Alright? So whichever that is challenging for your body but no pain. So I'm going to sit because my knees are open, my thighs are open, I can sit like this. Stay. Rest your palms onto your front knee. Straight back, shoulders relaxed. Close the eyes. Take 4 more breaths. And gently open the eyes back. Now you continue to sit here in this position. If the intensity starts to build up, even if you are sitting on the mat right now, maybe after 30 seconds you might feel so uncomfortable, you have to sit on 1 block, then please go ahead. If you still feel okay, then you can stay there. You're going to take your cow face arms in this hero pose position. Cow face arms, what you do, you take your left hand up, bend the elbow, right hand goes back, and grab. You have a towel on standby like this. What you can do is right hand goes back, left hand to grab your towel, left hand up, bend the elbow, and then you grab your towel. And some of you can grab your fingers, go ahead. Keep your forearm, the top forearm, not pressing against the hip like this, so that as you're working on this pose on the arms, the elbow is away from your head. And avoid pushing your chest out too much. Suck your rib cage in using your core muscles and intercostal muscles. Stay and breathe. 4, 5. Try to take your left elbow backwards towards the back. 3, 2, 1, and release. The other side. Take your right hand up. You can hold a towel on standby. Left hand goes behind. Like so. Grab it and stay. Or you can just grab the fingers by themselves. Make sure your top elbow is not pressing hard against the head. Stay and breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take a downward facing dog. Alright, now you're going to step your right foot forward and your left knee down. We're going to do a hip opening into a lizard stretch. So you point your left toes, you move your right foot a few inches forward, turn it 45 degrees towards the right side. Rest your palms on your mat, or you have the space, you can bend the elbows on the mat, but if it's too intense and the palms on the mat is too easy, you can rest your forearms onto your 2 blocks like this. That's my cat. Yes, what do you want? No, there's no lizard for you to eat. It's only a lizard pose. Stay. Breathe for 5. For those who have more space, you can challenge your stretch by reaching your hands forward, getting your chest to touch down on the mat. Or you don't have to. Listen to your body, please. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Step back, downward dog. Let's work on the other side. Step your left foot on the outside of the left palm. Take your right knee down. Point your right toes. Move your left foot, the front foot forward a few inches and turn it 45 degrees towards the left. And then start to sink the hips down. Focus on the left side of the hip that you're trying to stretch. So go lower, keep the spine nice and long. Rest your elbows on either the blocks or on the mat. And stay. It's a nice hip opening pose for your Saturday evening. Take 4 more breaths. And release. Step back, downward facing dog. Okay, sit your knees down to your mat. Let's start to work on some core poses. So we're going to work on your boat pose, alright? So boat pose, Navasana, buttocks down. Your legs in front of you, legs bent. Hold the back of your legs, don't get your back rounded. Lengthen the back. Look forward, lean slightly back and float the feet up. Try to take the shins horizontal. And if it's too tight for your hips, you can move the knees away from you. Or you can take it closer. And then you keep your knees holding them together. And then you release one hand off the leg. And maybe you can release both hands off. Next option, release the hands up. But keep your back not rounded but straight. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet down, round the back, hug yourself between your knees. Take 3 breaths to rest. Okay, so the next pose we have combined of the shoulder stretch with your core work, with your boat pose. But before that, here comes my cat. Hello. There she goes. Okay, so what you do, you're gonna, let me come to the front so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Let me slowly come to the front. You're gonna take your arm up, your left hand up. You're gonna take it back and try to grab the tricep. And then you will lengthen it and take it back. And then you have this arm action and then to your both legs, alright? So, it looks like this. You're going to keep your feet on the mat first. You're going to take your left hand up, bend the elbow, lift up the other hand, your right hand, left fingers to hold the right elbow or the right tricep or even the armpit, and lower the right hand to the right side. Like this. Right, everyone can see? And then you lean back, you come to your boat pose. Okay, go ahead. Or you can challenge it, keep your legs straight for 5. 4, no grunting, no grunting, no moaning, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, feet down, and hug yourself between your knees. And then come back up. Yes, what you want? That's my cat. She wants her dinner later on. Come out. No, she's there. Alright, the other side. Take your right hand up, bend the right elbow, lift up your left arm, right fingers to hold the left tricep or the left shoulder, or even towards the armpit. And then you release the straight left hand down to your left side. Get a stretch towards the right arm. And then come into your boat pose. Lift the legs up, the knees bend, or the legs straight. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Round the back, hug yourself between your knees. Feet on the mat, please. And release. My cat is calling for her dinner. Never mind, later you get a dinner, okay? Now coming to your squatting position, Malasana. So if you're unable to rest the heels on your mat, you can place your blocks and wedge the blocks behind your heels, like this. And then you get your hands on the inside between your thighs, move the elbows, move the knees and the elbows out, and stay. Or you can close the eyes. Or you can, don't have to, release the blocks away. For those who want to go deeper, turn your toes to the outside. So left toes to your left, right toes to the right. Getting the heels to touch very close. And then open up the knees wider, getting your back nice and straight. Smile your face, breathe. Shoulders relax. For 3, for 2, for 1. Alright. Now the next one is a movement base. What you do, with the hips open wide, and your core strength is there. You're gonna cross your ankles like this. You're gonna rest the heels down in front of you. You're gonna take your palms to heart center. You're gonna rock forward and try not to use your hands to lift yourself up. And come back down without using your hands. Okay? So cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Keep your knees not too wide, about hip distance. Place the heels down in front of you. Palms to heart center. Try not to use your hands. I know some people will do this. Just do your best. Feel the weight on your toes. Feel the weight on your toes. Buttocks is up. And then push up. And then you bend the knees and then slowly come back down. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. And then you hold that. Breathe for 5. Don't touch the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly touch down. No sound, no tum sound. Slowly and release. Shake it off. Everyone is okay? Good. Right, where's Kitty? Oh yeah, Kitty said where is food? Yes, I know. Later. Come here. Come here. Kitty is here. Kitty says continue with the yoga practice. Alright? Okay, the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right ankle. Heels down. Lean forward. Palms to heart center. Take your hands in front. And then rock up and down, front and back, until you can lift the buttocks up, then you stay, and then you slowly lift, straighten it. That's only the first half. Second half is more challenging, coming down, control. Bend your knees to the side, slowly come down, but don't touch the bottom of the mat yet, and then suspend there, breathe for hold, for 3, for 2, 1, no sound, no dong sound, and release, shake it off. Alright, some core done, some of the hip opening done. Let's work on one balancing pose, using the open hips. Come into a tree pose. So, let me step forward, you can see better. Stand onto your left leg, take your right leg up, use your right hand to hold the foot, rest the foot either on the left thigh, above or below the knee. Try to avoid pressing on the knee joint. If your hips are open, you can press it onto your inner thigh. If not, maybe tight, rest it onto your calf. Don't do this, huh? You're not doing this. You want to get this foot off the floor. And then check your hips. See, my hip is going this way. Move it down. If it's not able to move down, move this right knee forward, and then you move the knee down. So the hips are level. And then you rest your palms to heart center. And stay. You want to challenge yourself, you close your eyes. But you keep looking at the same point with your eyes still closed. Oops, I lose my balance. Hold it there for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. You're going to lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Try to get your chest as low as your knee, as your hip. You're going to reach your arms to the sides and you stay. Now try to take a little cow pose position. So your right knee still in your chair, in your tree position. You arch your back like you want to collect some water with your back. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. Move. Don't sit. And 1. Stand back up. And shake it off. Okay, the other side. So, let me stand forward again. Left leg up. Place a foot onto your right thigh. Hips, make sure it's level so you can keep your fingertips. You can see yourself in the mirror in front, or you can check. One hip is higher like this, take it down. Or move the knee forward to take this hip down. Straight legs, keep it strong. Press your bottom toes down, and then palms to heart center. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Then you hinge forward, you fold forward, folding from the hips. Look forward. You take a little cow pose, arch your back a little bit, keep your standing legs still straight. Once you come to your maximum, to as low as you can go, given by your hamstrings, release your hands to the side. And you stay. And you smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For 3. For 2. For 1.5. And slowly lift yourself up. Whoop. Pretend nothing ever happened. And then shake it off. Alright. We've done quite a bit in terms of the strengthening of your thighs. And we stretch your thighs. The hips we have stretched as well with your hamstring and some balancing work. Now let's get some strengthened for your hamstring. Let's come into the mat, into your bridge pose position. Then we work on some back bends and then we'll wrap it up with a few cooling poses and then we call it a day for this practice. So take your feet about hip distance, like a number 11, as well as your hips, toes pointing away from you. Lie down on your mat. So you place your straight arms down next to your body. You walk your feet backwards, your fingertips can just about to touch your heels, that'll be a good position. Later on, you can move your feet slightly further to make it less intense if it's too intense right now. So keep your hips down, lift the buttocks up, interlace fingers onto your mat, Press it down, scoop your shoulders underneath and lift, lift, lift. Lift the hips higher. Don't let your knees turn to the side like this. Take your knees at hip distance apart. Breathe for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your interlaced fingers. Buttocks down, don't move. Keep your feet as they are. Just get your knees to touch. Stay and breathe. Now let's begin to get the strength to your hamstrings. So take one block. Clamp the block between your thighs. Now before you go to the next pose, look at me first. Many people will make the mistake of lifting one leg higher. So the purpose is to strengthen your hamstring and your buttock on one side of the body. So when later on you keep your block between your inner thighs, you clamp it hard, you lift the legs up, don't go yet, let me show you. You're going to straighten your right leg, but when you straighten it, don't take it past the left knee. So the block is still in place, so the knee is still, so it's left knee, block and right knee. So your right leg is not pointing all the way up, it is at the same angle as your left thigh. Okay? So if I look at this way, it will be like this, not this way. Alright? Okay, let's begin. You feel the burn in your other leg. So back to your bridge pose position. Take your blocks between your inner thighs. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Lift up, interlace fingers on the mat. Rest it down. If interlace fingers too intense, you just rest your hands down. No need to interlace. And then press your left foot down. Clamp your block with your 2 knees. And then straighten the right leg towards away from you. Point the toes. If your hip is sinking down like this, lift it up. Right hip is still lifted. Stay for 5, 4. Feel your left buttock burning. I know. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back down. Release interlace fingers. Pause and breathe. Keep the block still there. One more round with the other side. Come to your bridge pose position first. Interlace fingers, or you don't have to. Press the right foot down firmly. Straighten your left leg. Point your left toes. Observe your left hip not sinking down. Left hip is still lifted up. Feel the burn in your right buttock and right hamstring for 5, 4. I'm counting and breathing. I'm not 4, 3, yeah? 2, 1, and release. Come back down. Take the block away from you. Bend your knees towards your chest. Roll to one side and lift back up. Alright. One more to get your back muscles strengthened. Lie down on your mat. Facing down. Option 1, interlace fingers on your back. Option 2, grab the opposite elbows as you bend the arms. Option 3, take your reverse namaste. So, option 1, option 2, and option 3. If you take option 3, you're like this, then it's not easy. Or rather, you hold the opposite elbows or interlace fingers. Option 3 is where you have your palms and all your 8 fingers and your 2 thumbs to press down, and the elbows turn to the sides. Okay? So let's come back to this pose. Locust position. Get ready. Point your toes behind, big toes touching, look forward, and lift the chest up, lift the legs up, lift the elbows or your interlaced fingers up towards the ceiling. For 6. Engage your back muscles, engage your buttocks. 4, 3, lift the thighs higher, lift it higher, last 2, and 1. Release. Release the hands behind you. Next by your side. Catch your breath. More pause, bend both knees, grab the ankles with your hands. Look forward. Now keep your knees on the mat first. Kick the feet away from you to lift the chest up. Then lift the knees up. And take your feet about 1 hip distance apart. For 5. 4. Higher, higher. 3. 2. And 1. Release. And then lift yourself up. Take the brief child's pose. Knees open wide, big toes touching, make a letter V with your thighs. Buttocks down, stretch the arms forward. And then sit back up. While you're working in your child's pose position, let's get a nice stretch towards your toes. So, blocks will be optional. So what you do, let me show you first before you go there. You sit in child's pose position like this, knees together, big toes touching. You're going to either rest your palms on your mat or palms on your blocks. You're going to lift it up like this to get a stretch towards the ankles. So if you've got the blocks, you can see I'm stretching my ankles. Okay? Now you go ahead. You can rest your palms down or you cup your fingers like this. Cupping your fingers. Lift it up. Stay. But for those who want more strength, you walk your fingers backwards and palms to heart center. Look forward and breathe for 5. Do a deep, deep stretch towards the front of our ankles and towards the front of our toes. 3, 2, 1. Release. Release the legs in front of you. Palms behind you about, well, half a foot away. Just relax the legs, shake it left and right. Flex the ankle, point the toes. And then one final sitting twist. Feet together, legs straight. Bend the right knee. Cross the right foot on the left side of your left knee. Use your right hand, take it behind you on the mat. And then wrap your left hand either around the right leg or hook it in front. Lengthen spine and twist. For 3. And look past your right shoulder. Looking at your cat who is looking at you with hunger in the eyes. Later, okay? 3, 2, 1. Release. The other side. Left knee bends, left foot on the outside of the right knee. Wrap your right hand around the left leg, left hand behind, or you can hook it on the outside of the left leg. Lengthen spine and twist. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. That is it. The last pose, also important pose, will be Shavasana. So you can stay in Shavasana later. In the meantime, let me know of any comments. Thank you for watching. More important, thank you for practicing with me. Last few seconds before we log off, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Everything good? Thank you. Have a great evening. Happy weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Namaste.